Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special video. Today we are taking a look at the game Star Wars Redemption. Now this is a fan-made game, which means it's for free, and currently the demo is out, and you can check out the demo for yourself as well. The link to the demo will be in the description down below, and today we're just going to see what the demo has to offer. It is a game made in Unreal Engine 4. And offers a very cool look into a Jedi, a lightsaber-wielding, third-person action game set in the Clone Wars animated series, as you can see by the style. There's not a whole lot you can do, but there's some stuff you can explore, and we're actually going to take a look at it today. It actually made me think, you know, with having, you know, engines like Unreal be so easy to develop for many people, and also Unity, there's actually a lot of very cool fan games out there, and I was wondering if you guys know any very cool fan games of certain properties. I know that there are, for example, Alien fan games, there are Silent Hill fan games, Halloween or Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan games, and if you know any good ones, please let me know, because I would love to check them out and maybe cover them as well. Of course, I also have the YouTube channel, The Game Archivist, where I do long plays of several games, and I think that also will be a great place for me to do some of these fan games as well, because I, of course, also recently found that there's a very cool Silent Hill fan game made in the Amnesia engine. Alright, now to focus on this game. So as you can see, very cool here, we're on the spaceship here above Coruscant, and a lot of other clone troopers over here. And we're going to a room that's a little bit more lit in terms of lighting, because you can actually customize your character quite a little bit, and I think that's actually very cool. Here is the hangar. You can actually see some of the ships. Now, in the current demo, you cannot fly the ships, but there is a trailer available where they actually show that you can. So in this level, we will explore it a little bit, and there are some collectibles to gather, which we will also do. If you will hear some strange music over it, it might be because of copyrighted reasons. I know that the music composers for Star Wars are very strict when it comes to copyright. But here we go. The game looks absolutely beautiful. And here we now actually have good lighting to actually customize our character a little bit. So, you can take off your helmet or keep it on. And you can also switch between looks over here. Here we have the 414th armor. And the Phoenix one, and also a clean version. I think the clean one looks very cool, makes you look like a shiny. You can also change the color of your lightsaber. There you can actually see we now change to light blue, now more dark blue. Some of the changes are actually pretty subtle. Like you can actually now go for a more darker blue, now purple, more pinkish. Very pink, and now we're moving towards red. Now it's like more orange, now yellow, and now it turns to green again. So probably in each level we will do a different type of color lightsaber, but for now, let's actually explore the ship a little bit more. Love the physics here. Oh, we actually hear a sound of some of the collectibles, and ooh, look, we sneaky. So here we actually have some of the fireflies we can collect, and these are the collectibles. If you look in the upper left corner, you see we have collected 3 out of 6. And basically, these are the collectibles that you can get in each level. And you will actually see that once we explore some of the levels that are set on planets, the cartoony style not only conveys very well the Clone Wars animated series, but also feels very reminiscent to something like Rayman with its cartoony look and the color scheme. And I believe also that the developer of this this mod had a character from Rayman on their profile picture, so that might be a very big inspiration in terms of like setting and color and everything. Also because I think the sound that it makes when you collect the fireflies is the same sound as you collect the lums, I believe they're called, in Rayman. It's been actually a long while since I've played a Rayman game, and I should play it again. I should actually record it for the Game Archivist. Because I don't think people on the Kanoa channel will want to see a Rayman Let's Play here. Of course, we've been starving a little bit for Star Wars games. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga came out recently. I did a long play of that on the Game Archivist channel as well. You can check that out. The link to my channel, the Game Archivist, is always in the description down below. Look at this, though. We have some battle droids here. They look absolutely amazing. Just touching that touchpad over here. This guy is having not a good time as he is looking at the wiring and everything. But you can see here that the ship itself is actually quite fast. You can explore quite a bit. Oh dear! I messed something up there with the physics. Oh, don't want to fall down there. And more than anything, it's really just a beautiful showcase of what the Unreal Engine can do in a game that has the Clone Wars animated setting. Let's see. Come on. Give me this little Firefly. There we go. Now, this particular room here is actually also the same room that is in the level, the training level. And that's why I skipped it and went straight towards this. I thought it was maybe a better idea to just start at the ship, and then the next level will be us actually going down onto the planet. So that is exactly what we will do. So we will return to the hangar. Oh, not fall down there. And then we will finally set foot on one of the planets and see what we can do there. All right, and here we are. Look at this. Look how beautiful this level is. Very, very fairy tale-esque. And this is the particular level that made me think, this kind of feels like Rayman. Beautiful details, though. Look out there in the sky. We can see some Republic ships. And so it really has that mystical atmosphere of still being a Star Wars game. I'll actually take off my helmet. I do like the Clone Wars helmet here, but it feels more like a Jedi Knight game if we take it off. What's cool, too, by the way, is that if you actually take a look, she is not holding the lightsabers, but she's using the Force to hold the lightsabers for her. In Star Wars lore, there's, of course, a lot of different techniques used by the Jedi. And I believe a friend of mine was very much into the expanded lore, into the books and everything, and audiobooks. And I believe he told me that there was one, I think it was a Sith, not a Jedi, but he used a fighting technique where he used to turn off and on his lightsaber during a battle. So that was interesting because that meant that his opponent would sometimes do a swing and a miss, because instead of the two lightsabers clashing, he turned off his lightsaber, and the opponent would just swing wildly and be put off balance. So look over here. Look at this view. This is not only a particularly good demo and showcase of a Star Wars game made by a fan, but also just the Unreal 4 engine. And I know that we now live in a time where the Unreal 5 engine, of course, has been released. Let's see, where are we going? Are we going down first or up? Let's explore up first. There we go. What's really cool, too, is that there's no bounds, really. Oh, you don't want to fall down there, though. I think you will fall through the level if you do that. But basically, whatever you see, you can kind of stand on. Oh dear. Let's jump on the mushroom. There we go. But yeah, we live in a time where... Oh, wait. These are going to fall. Oh, no. Well, that broke my fall. We live in a time where we have the Unreal 5 engine, and I cannot wait to see what kind of crazy stuff we can get out of there when it comes to fan-made projects. Ooh, what's over here? Again, I realize that people that might be watching this and wanted some action, they might be disappointed because there's none, but I think the exploration in and of itself is very fun. I also think for those who are thinking like, you know, collecting the fireflies is kind of boring. Look at these physics. This is awesome. But for those who are thinking that it's pretty boring, I disagree. I do have to say that it's not the most riveting thing, of course, but it's a great way for developers, fan developers, to showcase their levels and have players explore it with a certain goal. It's a very simple goal of just collecting, you know, a certain item or certain thing, but you know, it promotes you going out of your way and exploring nooks and crannies, which is what you want as a developer. And again, I'm not that well familiar with fan games. You know, I of course did a lot of reviews of fan-made maps and mods for Star Wars Battlefront, which I don't know. Is there still? Do people still want to see that? I have not done one of those in a very long time. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done some Star Wars content in general. I think because that plateau fell, it's going to be very difficult for me to actually get up there. Oh, wait, maybe we can do this. Oh. Up, up, and away. Oh my god, we did it. What do you mean Anakin is the chosen one? We are the chosen one. Let's actually change the color of our lightsaber, shall we? Let's put it to... again, the lighting also changes, which is very cool. Yeah. I like orange. I mean, I'm Dutch myself, so I have an orange heart. And this is that moment where I thought, this is like straight up Rayman with like these illuminescent mushrooms. Again, it looks straight out of a fairy tale. And because the Clone Wars is so cartoony with its proportions and its look, it really suits it, in my opinion. As you can see, we have 27 out of 30 fireflies collected. Now we will actually check down into the river, see if there are any last ones over there. But yeah, as I said, I'm not that familiar with many fan projects, but if people do know some good fan games out there, let me know. I know, for example, I did a War of the Worlds survival game not too long ago, and people reminded me or notified me that there's actually a very cool fan game out there of War of the Worlds. And of course, on the Game Archivist, I've done a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy videos are quite popular over there. And there's a lot of great fan games of that as well. And some are really high quality and even better than the actual games made by the official developers. There we go, 30 out of 30. We got everything. So I'll probably die if I go down there, but we'll see. We can actually check one more time up there. Well, no. If I jump down here, will I clip through the world? Or will I just die? No, I'll clip through the world. Okay, that's fine. We'll actually load it and go to the next world. Alright, here we are. Still on the same planet, but now a temple ruin site. And it's nighttime, so the lighting engine of the lightsaber actually is way more visible. Really, really beautiful. Also sort of reminds me of Pandora with Avatar. You know, when it's at night, of course, Avatar 2, the trailer was released recently. Actually, speaking of that, we were talking about fan games. I wonder if there are any Avatar fan games out there, because I think the only one we ever got was the one for like Xbox 360 years ago, and now Ubisoft is making an Avatar game, but other than that, I don't think there's any, so I wonder if any fans made them there. Look, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the detail. Yeah, let's actually go for a clean armor. That way it's more visible in the darkness. And this is really cool. I believe that this is being developed by 2 people, so you can really see the effort and heart that has been put in by these people. And that's the good thing about these engines being better and easily available to people. Like, I think Unreal Engine 5 is available for free And I think you can even make games for free until like you reach a certain number of downloads. I think like 1 million downloads, and then you actually have to pay money for it. Oh, we actually already collected all the fireflies. Okay, in that case, let's go to the final level, which is Geonosis. All right, welcome to Geonosis, guys. Look at this awesome vista over here. And there's actually some very cool Easter eggs on here as well, so we're actually going to look for that. I do blend a little bit in with the Phoenix armor. I'm actually going to switch to the clean one again. But yeah, as I was saying, so with the engine being so easily available, we can really get games that in terms of lighting, textures, etc. will look very professional. The way AAA games and fan games will then be divided is, for example, by lack of voice acting. That sort of thing. So here we go. So here we actually have some clone troopers firing down at the clankers in a distance which we don't see because of the dust, but it's all fine. There we actually have some Union ships there. We have an LAAT over there. So this is just sort of like a taste of what's to come. And, you know, I would love to see a game with action like this. And it's just so atmospheric. Everything works great for this. And I truly believe that if this development is maybe like, I don't know, 1 or 2 years further ahead, it will actually be better than some of the Star Wars games that are out there. Because even though many of us, including me, want more Star Wars games, because, you know, under EA we only got like 2 or 3 Star Wars games in 4 or 5 years. Oh, look at all those ships over there. Very, very cool. But the thing was that back in the day, we got a lot of Star Wars games. Like, on PlayStation 2 alone, I think we got 11 or 12 Star Wars games. And the big thing, though, is that many think that they're actually good, but actually a lot of them were very mediocre. Still fun and okay, but more like 7-ish or 8 out of 10. Instead of like the more, you know, 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 like Star Wars KOTOR or Battlefront or whatever. But still, Star Wars in that sense is a property where you can have so many different games. You know, you can have like dogfighting games or fly games like Naboo Starfighter or Rogue Squadron or Jedi Starfighter. You can have racing games like Pod Racer or Super Bombat Racing. You can have strategy games like Empire at War. You can have RPGs like KOTOR. Third-person melee action games like Jedi Knight. There's so much possible with Star Wars, and I really wish they would actually get that back. So I'm very excited that now more companies and developers can have their Star Wars licensing. But until that time arrives, you know, I would love to see this fan game develop more and more and see where we go. Actually, let's change the lightsaber color again. What do I want to do? We did light before. Why not? I'm entirely sure what it is. Is this purple-ish, pinkish? It looks more purple. It's fine. Alright, so what we got here? Ooh, some back to tanks for us to play with the physics. So this is actually very cool. So here the droids are actually being manufactured, and they're actually, it's a little difficult to see from this angle, but we will get closer. But the droids are actually on the conveyor belts. See, this is cool too. Again, the game does not have any action, but there's some jumping and platforming involved, which I think is very cool and does wonders for this game. I mean, I don't know how long this recording now is going for, but we've been playing for quite a little bit. You know, I heard people say that this game only has like 5 minutes of content, but that's definitely not the case. Let's go all the way up. We got some more collectibles. I want to see if we can get over there, but I did see still a Firefly down there. And I want to get a closer look at the, oh. at the droids. Oh dear. Don't fall. Trust me, if you fall down there, that's bad news bears. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, look at this. Look at the droids being manufactured. Very, very cool. Only got a short glimpse, but I think that is enough to... Oh. Trying to now see what would be a good approach as an angle to get over there. Probably on this pipeline. And then jump over here. There we go. We need 3 more. Ooh, what we got here? Speeder bikes. Oh, and they are actually interactable in terms of physics. Oh, God, that makes the engine very choppy. Oh, looks like we are at the edge of the map, though. Alright, that actually means that there's one sort of like secret area with 3 fireflies that I haven't found. I'm not entirely sure where that should be, but I think I'm going to call it quits here. So again, if you want to play this for yourself, you can. I will put the link in the description down below. And as I said, please let me know if you know of any other cool fan games out there. It can be demos, it can be full games, but I'm very unfamiliar with the world of fan games, so I don't know if there are any good ones out there. And judging by, you know, this is just a demo, but there are some very talented fan developers out there, so I would love to get my hands on playtesting or playing some more fan games out there of pretty much any property. It doesn't have to be Star Wars, it can be anything. So let me know, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.